How's it going, everyone? Electron Man. Well, it's Watch Day Friday. We're going to do a little review. Actually, the watch we're going to do a review on today is an Armitron, which Armitron's been around for a long time. I would probably put an Armitron in between like a Timex and a Seiko. Kind of the in between those two. A little bit better than a Timex, not probably quite up to, and of course it depends on the model too, but anyway, this is going to be I'd call it an Armitron date time watch, kind of an elegant one. The thing that makes this one kind of unique, probably should have buffed her up a little bit, but is that it's color. This is the only copper color watch I have, and it really goes nice if you're wearing an outfit out there that it's kind of a neutral color. Definitely if you're wearing any khakis or anything like that. I used to go to trade shows. This is a watch I like to wear at trade shows. Not real conspicuous, but elegant. But anyway, we're going to kind of go through here. We're also going to cover something today that I hadn't really been covering, and if they need it, I'm going to start doing it just for educational purposes. But this guy needs a battery, and if you don't have one already, go out there and I'll give you a link. This one I bought here, I think is like a under $20 little watch repair kit or watch kit. I'll get the exact name on it, but basically it comes with a way to hold the watch. It comes with a pin extractor for your band, a little hammer, a little rubber mallet. Comes with your link extractor, a couple other pins, and some small screwdrivers. And this is real good for getting the backs off of the snap-on backs, and of course, if you have a screw-on back, this guy is a have. And yeah, it's not real elegant, but it definitely I've removed many a back with that little guy right there. So anyway, like I was saying, this one needs a battery, so I need to go ahead and pull the back off of it and put a battery in it. So we're gonna actually show you that process. First thing I'm gonna do is remove the I have found to put batteries in, it's worth the time to just go ahead and pull the link or the band. Okay, there we go. Stubborn little critter. Anyway, yeah, if you're never familiar with these are these snap pins here. But anyway, now that I got the back off of it, which this little, see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got like a little fork, and it works real good for getting these pins out. But it's part of this little watch kit I was talking to you about. But okay, now then, let's take a look at the back of this. And first off, let's see. Usually it'll have a lot of times it'll have a mark to where it has a gap to where you can get underneath it and pry the back off of it. Not seeing one real apparent on this one. Usually, yeah, a lot of times I have a little arrow on the outside rim that shows you where that little indent is. It's not showing me on this one. Okay, why are you gonna do that to me, huh? The other way is just to look around the outside edge of it until you see, usually you'll see a spot to where you can get something in there and pry it open. For some reason I'm not seeing one. I'll just run this along the edge here and see if I can find it. Feels like there might be one right there. And then this little tool here, which it comes with, is exactly what I'm doing, is just to get underneath the edge of it and come on, and pop it, which does a good job of. Okay, well, now we got the back off. Now we'll just take an inspection on what kind of battery it is. Ugh. I hope I have a battery for this. It's a little critter. Usually it'll say on the back of the watch case 2-watt battery it takes. Let's see here. Sorry, my wise. $84.78. It looks like that's the model number, I'm guessing. Water resistance 16 feet. No, 165 feet, really. I don't think I'd take this down to 165 feet. Water resistant 20/4B47BN. And then it's got a GM00. Japan movement. So I'm guessing the GM00. I don't know. I'm not sure which one's the battery. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and see if we can get this little plastic cover off here and see if we can get the battery out, and then I'll read the battery. So as usually this cover right here, I'll just lift up. Just be very gentle. Just like that, and yeah, it doesn't look like this has any. Well, I like the ones that are just snapped in there. I cannot stand the ones that have the screw and a little bitty. Hopefully, you're getting a good view of this. So like this is just a. Looks like it's just a pop-out battery. I'm not seeing any tabs holding it down. Whatever you do, don't force it. There we go. And there's the battery out. Wow, that is one little battery. And let's see if I can even read that sucker. Maxwell. SR621. So it's an SR621 battery. And let me go do my go in my stash and see what I got as far as batteries. Okay, it looks like I do have. I think I do. I'm going to get out of the package here. It looks like I might have lucked in that I got one left. I have to remember to order some more of these. Get this battery pack open here and see what we got here. I gotta make sure, remember which one's good and bad. Okay. Of course, a lot of times they look light and then they'll be a different thickness or something, so hopefully this is the right one. It sure looks close. Here's the old one, here's the new one. Ah, darn, they're not the same. Same size roundness, but it's, I don't know if you can tell that, but my one I've got for replacement is twice as thick. And I don't think that would work. I'm sure the voltage is the same. And let's just drop it in there for a second, just for giggles, and see if it would. It is making the watch work. The back fit on it. Being just a little bit thicker, I don't think it's going to be a problem on this one. Definitely working. If the back snaps on, we'll go with it. I'm going to have to order some more of these, and I said that was 6R621. I'll have to go back and remember that. Well, I got the old one right here to order. But I will order the correct battery too. Because that one's just a slight bit thicker, but it does seem like it's gonna play with me. Now on this one, it's got a little notch for the crown, so we want to match that back up. sometimes these things are really stubborn about going back together. I prefer the screw-ons myself, but I do have a little cheater that I use. Get her out here. I have this little plastic vise here. It just happens to do a pretty good job of snapping these back on. Well, guys, watch week Friday is going to be turning into lessons learned. Don't do what I did. I broke the damn watch. Excuse the French. I was trying to get the back to snap back on. It wasn't the battery, though that wasn't the right battery. I should have stopped right there, but anyway, needless to say, I was trying to get the back on, and I thought I could use a little soft side of this mallet to get it to snap back on, and I got to tapping on it. And what do? I hit the crown, and I break the crown off. I went ahead and pulled the pin. I mean, it might be a replaceable part. I'll look and see if I can order one of these. Real bummer. So anyway, so much for Watch Day Friday. It was a cool Armitron day to adjust. Like I said, it was copper. I was going to give you all the specs on the weight and everything, but at this point, I think I'm just going to call this lesson learned Friday on the watch. And you got to be gentle with these things. I know that, and I was trying to be, but it didn't want to snap in. And what I should have done is I should have got a good vise out there. A lot of times when these get this way, what I'll do is I'll take them out there and put a rag in between it, and I'll get the real vise, and I got like a 4-inch vise, and snap it on that way. Instead, I tried using this little hammer here and whacked it the wrong spot and just broke the crown right off of it, or the time adjust. I think they call those the crown. And now we have a broke watch. So this week it's going to be Watch Day Friday, what not to do. Anyway, I'm kind of bummed about it. My sister actually bought me this watch. I'd really like to try and get it fixed. We'll see. It's not a real expensive watch. If anything, I'll just replace the watch. But I don't know, this copper was really unusual. I hadn't seen that color before, and I kind of digged it. But anyway, you guys, have a great day out there. Not the end of the world. Just lesson learned. I'll never take the hammer and try to pound the back of one of these on again. Well, it wasn't really a hammer. It's a watch repair hammer. But either way, it obviously was not the right tool, and I did not hit it in the right spot. So we'll go out and surf the interwebs and see what I can find as far as parts for it, if I can, or I'll just maybe find one that's broke, that's not working, but has a good crown for a cheap price, and I'll just pull it. Fortunately, you can pull that pin. It's just a matter of this pulls out, and get a battery for it to see if we can come back and visit it another time. Anyway, if you get a chance, please give a thumbs up and a like to this channel and subscribe. This is Electron Man.